So we back. It's Cuddy Convos with Pussy right now.
Come on now.
It's Adam with Rebel Status. We chilling. We've been talking for a fat ass minute, bro.
Yeah.
Where should we?
Shit, I mean, we could just keep it rolling.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about like camps and shit for a minute, and how like, you know, there's like a million camps in the Bay.
Yeah.
And it feels like there's big collectives of people all fucking with each other individually, but
Yeah.
then there's like 4 like big camps that just don't fuck with like each. Not that don't fuck with each other, but they
just
don't talk to each
haven't built
other,
that bridge. Yeah, built that
like
rapport.
interact and you know, and sometimes it's all love, sometimes people be hating. Who knows?
Yeah.
But like, I mean, how do you feel about that? Because we kind of like, I feel like we were kind of like in different groups, you know, for sure.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
When I met you, like, you know, I had like my group of friends who also made music.
Yeah.
And we weren't really like venturing out as much until like I like started painting the picture and being like, yo, like there's hella people
out here. Yeah. There's hella people
and,
out here.
Yeah. And so when I met like you guys, it was like, I don't know, it was just kind of crazy because you guys were all like really talented. It was like you, Marco, Journey, I mean
Steve.
Troy.
Yeah, there's a lot of us. I think I mean, I don't mind like if because you got to understand people got their own experiences and they tender about certain things.
Yeah.
So I definitely respect that, but I don't think indifference in camps because we don't know each other don't mean we can't acknowledge talent within. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to know you to support your shit, retweet your shit, repost your shit.
Yeah, definitely.
If I like it, like I don't know Yo Gotti, I don't know Gucci Mane, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm still slapping their music.
Yeah, for real. People always forget about shit like that. Me and Ty were talking about how important that is for like people to even like realize that you're like on the internet too, you know?
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
You never see like a face or anything. So it's like when someone shares your shit a lot, like eventually you're gonna be like, bro, thank you so much. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate that shit.
Come to the show, put a face on it.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. All these things matter so much, and like that's how to be like, I don't know, either like the best fan or you know maybe you can do a layup if you do something too. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta play for you, you know.
Bro, my dog Merc, shout out to Merc, Aaron Mercadale. He live my shit to his TL, got me onto Lyrical Lemonade with Cold Feet. Like it'll be shit
Oh,
like
for
you know
real?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know.
It was like a review or something.
A retweet, and they did me
Whoa,
one retweet
whoa.
got me a whole blog post. Like
That's
they put us on the front page, all type of shit.
That's clean.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that shit was beautiful, but it just happened just like that. You never know, like with your retweet, you don't know who watching your page,
Yeah,
my page.
that's real.
If you love it, share it.
Do you ever feel like, have you ever been like out in public and like people like randomly kind of like know you, but like they don't like know you, but they'll be like, oh, you're
Yeah.
Pussy. They're not gonna be like, oh, Levant. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I think that's been a cool adjustment early on. Like it depends too. Like some people know me from Good Company. Some people know me from my music alone. Some people might know me from Free Play Music Group for fucking with Troy. And they be like, oh, I seen you on Troy shit. It's cool. I'm here for it. Like I'm embracing that. I'm welcoming it because we about to take it that level. Like internationally, we won't be able to walk nowhere. So, you know, prepping. I feel like that's part of the manifestation. Like I'm not too tough for love. Like I operate out of love. So, you know, that's what I greet people with. That's what I welcome. So if you got love, show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's so important. I feel like a lot of the best artists right now, at least out of the Bay, like are like the type that are just so welcoming. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah,
Like,
you better be.
I feel like some of the like biggest artists that I've met, like I'm not gonna say you're like the biggest artist like I've ever met, but like I was a fan of you before.
Appreciate
like, I met
you.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
listening to your music and I was like, I didn't even know you lived out here when I like first heard your music. I was like, oh, this has got to be like a North Carolina motherfucker or something like that.
Hey, they be rapping in the Carolinas. That's big.
I'm just saying, you know, like it was just like a weird experience, not a weird experience, but it was like a surreal experience to like meet you and then be like, oh, you're actually really, really nice to
Appreciate
like,
that, bud.
yeah, but I felt like that with like so many other people. Like Stunna Man's always been like nothing but nice to me.
Hella positive.
I've met LaRussell like once and he was
Hella
super
positive,
nice. Give me
yeah.
like a hug, dap. I was like, okay, like you know,
Yeah.
like little things like go a long way is like really all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Like, and there's a lot of people out here who don't do shit like that. And sometimes it's like maybe you can be that mysterious person, you know, like that's what you want to do, but then there's some people where it's just like, ooh, this kind of felt a little rude.
Yeah. Like you something strange. They they got their own issues and
you
they wearing
you
it.
having a bad day.
Yeah.
There
Something's
we go.
off.
Definitely. But then so we were talking earlier too about like you're trying to do like some one-offs here. You talking about doing like pants and shit.
Yeah.
You said like you're gonna send me like something like about like guest pants.
Yeah.
So like, wait, do you not like pockets now? Is that the thing?
I mean, I just had a phase of like hella pockets recently.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a big cargo pants
Yeah,
guy.
you feel me?
I
Like
with you.
different type of cargo pants, different color schemes, different textures.
Yeah.
Bro, I like, I be having like my phases of fashion fucking with it. But
definitely. Me too.
yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna put something together. I like what you're doing. I love the Rebel U concept. Like that was such a strong campaign you did. That's how I still refer to Rebel Stats code. It's like, all right.
Oh yeah, it's Rebel U. No,
Yeah.
a lot of people do that, and it's like so fun because at least it lets me know like that's what everyone's like really.
For sure, that was a campaign, bro. It felt like a real privilege, which it was. It's just like to have a Rebel U shirt, like, and have that photo. And then I got one with my son too, so I felt like
that was one of my favorite photos. Of
that's a legendary run right there
was
for
such a good
sure.
one.
Shout out to y'all, bro.
That's cool too, cause like I don't know, like for me personally, I kind of want to like build off of it a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know? Like sure, like the heat's definitely died down. Like I don't think as many people are looking for it as they used to be, but like think it'd be cool to like twist off and like rebrand it, kind of shit. You know? Like I'm not gonna say exactly what I'm doing yet, but I'll tell you afterwards, and then we can figure something out. But yeah, and then like I'm trying to do shows and shit now too, and like. I'd love to have you on a show at some point.
Easy call.
It'd be a clean move, and I'm just trying to like build up like as much for everyone else. You know what I mean? Because it's like the further you take everyone else, like the further people are gonna take you. I feel like
that's real success. I mean, success is not like for me, it's not like an individual concept. Like to be able to take my unit with me, to be able to take my team, to be able to. We move together, you know what I'm saying? We got more to spread, we got more resources. So that's how I'm thinking too. We on the same shit. That's some real Bay Area shit. Like
for real.
For sure.
Do you ever like feel like really like you're just like this is gonna happen because you have like everyone around you and like what we're doing and
hell
like,
yeah,
how it's going?
I have such a great team around me, bro. Shout out to Free Play Music Group. Shout out to 2713. I have such a great team. Like it ain't no way it don't happen. We have a supreme product. We got ideas. Shit, really. Once we get this capital situation together, just figuring out
the ultimate question. Everybody got to figure out where to get the capital at.
Man, we just controlling what we can right now, but it's like we doing what we love to do. So this shit is just a grind, bro. We on our journey. Like this God's will for real.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you, and it's funny that you even say that because like I like look around and like the people that I have like in my like camp of people, and like it's like I can just tell like everyone like really really wants this shit.
They believe it.
Yeah, and they, so like it all like it feels so good to like be with like people like you care about that like care about you, care about what you were doing, and like, try and just like elevate that as much forward as you can, like push the envelope.
Facts.
Try and make the best product like even that much better each time.
Every time we want to go to another level for sure. I think that teamism is definitely present in the Bay Area. I mean, this ain't no utopia like everybody won't. You know what I'm saying? Some shit just won't click, but I feel like the hate is always unnecessary.
Yeah, but the love is like so much more than the hate, you know what I mean?
So much more love here.
I see that more than anywhere. I feel
for sure.
Like I'm I'm from SoCal and shit, and like where I'm from, like it's a small ass, little ass town.
Yeah.
And fucking, it feels like anyone that tried to make music there would always be beefing with each other.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm the star out of here.
I'm the real Dirty Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Real shit.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Real shit though, and everyone here like kind of realizes it's like there are like a few stars out here. Like I ain't gonna lie, like you're definitely one of them.
Appreciate that, bro, for real.
But people see that when they hear what you're doing, they see like what you're like giving off and like the message you're kind of giving out, and people are just like, well, like I want to see this dude.
Yeah. No, for sure. And you know what it is too, bro. Like just leading with love. Like this shit is not. It's not persona. This is really my ambience. This is really like I wake up and I choose to show up with what I have, and that's love. Like I think always operating from that genuine space, always allowing God to navigate my words, navigate my actions. It's like when people meet me, I'm not worried about how I'm perceived because I know what I led with. I don't have hidden agendas. I don't play people close. I I do it. You know what I'm saying? I reached out. I reached out to you, like, hey, can I come back through? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
you did, yeah.
I really, you know, I love what you're doing, bro. And I feel like when you reached out to me, it definitely was part of a transitional space within my career. But now we about to do it even bigger. Like,
yeah. And that's crazy to even think about, bro. Like, 'cause when I first like saw you, like really saw you, like as like had your own songs, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I was never really looking at the views, but like I look back at them now and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I could have swore when this happened, like, you were like you were like next up right there and then, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, it's gonna happen right now. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Like, that's how it felt.
Yeah.
But that's like also, I don't know, that's the real experience, you know? I felt like that when I first started like the Rebel U series. I felt like that was happening. I was like, oh, like it's about to change, and it did change, but like it wasn't like, you know, I'm still living here. Like I'm still struggling to pay rent. Like,
you still living in an answered prayer though, because you showed up with the product. You loved your product so much. Think about when you didn't love your product and you were satisfied to have something in the world. But when you love your product so much, it's like they gonna catch it right now. But you might be too many steps ahead at the moment. I read The Alchemist recently, and it was talking about the con of realizing like your personal journey so early, because it make your journey feel so long. But it's like, nah, I'm perfecting my craft. Like when they come find me, we got bodies of work. We got everything. We got everything you looking for. So the value is a little different.
What's that? You actually said that. I was listening to the song today. I was listening to that Mud song.
I love Mud.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that you got from your latest shit, at least. And you even said that, like you said, I came in the game with everything I need.
Everything.
I'm like, that's, I don't know. It just feels so real, like when you say shit like that, because I feel like you do really have like everything you need. You have like you said, like a great product. So like it's
we got everything, bro. Same with you though. Like
no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's an affirming thing. You have like this really affirming ass music where it's like, it feels like when I listen to your music, like great things happen because I'm listening to like you talking about how great you feel in this. Or even when it's like a sad down moment that you have, you'll talk about real, you know, horrible, sad shit. Yeah. And like you make it in this way where it's like,
we optimistic. Yeah, we still getting out of here.
We've all been here, you know. Like, and it's just weird because it's like I feel like you could be from any walk of life. You know, you could be
for sure.
You know, some dude in Indiana and be like, "This is the hardest shit ever." You could be motherfucking Japan and be like,
"This and be like, hard. I love this shit."
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
that's universal. That's the grind. Like though, that's why it's like I label my shit as like it's ghetto poetry and it's hustle music because it's a universal. You could be a barber. And my music should move you because you love what you do. You could be working at Safeway. If you love what you do, this music is for you. So definitely appreciate that, bro.
Do you ever feel, well, not do you ever feel like, but like, so like your project last year before The Kids Are Dying.
Still Ain't Easy. Yeah.
That was all like off of Tupac thing though, was it not?
The original was called It Ain't Easy, actually. Directly named after Tupac. It Ain't Easy. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Is that like one
of your favorite songs?
That's the song where that's just one of the ones. Yeah, he was like, I take a shot of Hennessy and I'm strong enough to face the madness. Like, I don't know. I felt like Pac was really just releasing on that, the whole Me Against the World, but that record specifically, I'm like, I could turn this into a whole project because at that time in my life, when I made It Ain't Easy, I was between 18 and 20. And it just wasn't easy for me. Like I was really at that time and space where I didn't care whether I live or die when I wake up in the morning. And I felt like that was the only way to express it. Like I had to build around that. So Still Ain't Easy was more so like we ain't necessarily away from this, but we don't see it like that. Now we got a different lens, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. That actually was like my favorite song when I was like, I mean, it still is. But like when I was like 18, 19, like
that
was
sure.
Like
that's that age.
I love playing that song. So like when I saw you doing that, I was like, it's kind of crazy because like I always kind of like looked at, not to be like, oh, you Tupac, but like you give me like very much Tupac influence.
Definitely a Tupac student.
Yeah. I see it, and it's really like it's cool, you know. Like it's something I appreciate at least because it's real music.
I study Pac in different levels, like Pac impact on the world. Pac really moved people, and then I don't try to move people. I think Pac, what I study most about Pac was his vulnerability.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be my vulnerability is like I'm not faking the vulnerable. Like I'm really welcoming you into like shit that's hard conversations for myself. So I think
and I think that's what everyone I feel like kind of relates about it, because you'll say, I mean, you just say things that like everyone
we going through it. It's like it's just a taboo language.
Yeah. But it's the thing is like it's weird though too, because like I don't know, I'm like a type of person where I don't really, I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music today.
Yeah.
And so like people do talk about these things, but like in different ways, kind of where it's like more, I don't know, like either like less painting the picture, more like just telling you I'm killing people, or like, I'm fucking a drug addict, and like and don't get me wrong, like that's real as fuck too, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying like the way that you paint it makes it more like everyone can go through it. You'll like say like something very specific, but in a general enough way where it's like,
I felt that.
It's
exactly,
like exactly.
I know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, The Kids Are Dying was a prequel to my project called Black Substance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Kids Are Dying, I dropped that because the kids are actually dying. Like, children are being killed in Oakland, children are being killed in New Orleans, children being killed in Philadelphia, children being killed in San Francisco, Richmond. Like, the kids are literally dying, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's more fitting than a song like Mud or Hiatus? And we talking about fast money, we talking about drugs, we talking about sex, you know what I'm saying? We talking about addiction, we talk about everything. Personally, I really love Call Me Sometimes the Drugs Ain't Enough. Like, sometimes the drugs ain't enough when I'm done getting faded. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talk about, especially that one, that was based on a true record. One of my little cousins I've been mentoring, he called me, he had a tattoo on and it said Misunderstood. And I was on shrooms when I seen it. And I'm like, oh shit, like, we failing you. You 15, what you mean? We lived through 15.
He's 15 too, and he said, damn.
Yeah, you got misunderstood putting your skin at 15. So you got to think, like, what's going on? So that's where Call Me Sometimes the Drugs Ain't Enough come from. It's like, just got off the phone with Young and feeling stuck. He said, and he misunderstood. I can't get you out this jam, but I wish that I could. Like, I wish I could do something. I'm so caught up in my everyday, but it's like, I got a song for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like lending a hand where we can.
Yeah, and those are real ass things to talk about. Like, we are so wrapped up in our own lives sometimes that, like, life passes you by. Sometimes I feel like I blink and it's like 6 months past. And then people are like, oh, you don't remember you had to do this? And I'm like, oh, I don't remember any of that.
I'm too busy on surviving.
Yeah, exactly.
The basics.
And it's tough, but like these are things that need to be said, and like there's a million people are going through that. So like,
Facts.
like making songs like that are like, like if nobody's talking to you, I hope this song
I hope this record get to you.
Yeah, exactly. Those are like,
for sure,
very intimate things that people need. Motherfuckers can't afford no motherfucking therapy.
Therapy is expensive. I went to therapy.
I used to go too
last year, bro.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, great time. How
beautiful.
Many, did you do like a bunch of sessions? How many sessions?
Bro, I spent bands on therapy, bro.
Wow, that's.
It beautiful. Was like an investment. Like I paused. Yeah. This was right before I dropped Still Ain't Easy. Like this shit was such a priority for me. It changed my life, but it cost me so much.
Yeah.
But it was like, and I'm an adult with a child, so teenagers. I feel like therapy should be free, depending on your community. You know what I'm saying? That should, instead of paying for policing, we should be using tax money to pay for therapy.
I think you should get therapy no matter what.
Yeah,
like there's so many people that go through so much fucked up shit and never tell anyone.
You should go to therapy. Go to therapy if you can.
Yeah, and if you can't, write that shit out, get a journal.
Yeah,
fucking
journal. Read.
Talk to someone if you can. Yeah, read, work out. These are all like little things. All
my boy in here getting swole too. Y'all be careful. Adam got weights in here. Adam got weights in here.
Nah, pussy could be mine for sure.
Nah, man, we build it, man. We build it.
Okay. Do you ever be like doing boxing and shit? I know like Marco's hella.
Yeah. I mean, I could fight, bro. I was getting into boxing and then I had to save this woman. And so that messed my hand up a little, but now it's back. So, I feel like
trying to get back into it or not?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's something I'm very interested in. Maybe even like a different martial art, just
like
to bring back to the community.
something.
For sure.
Yeah,
bring it back.
That's clean though. Yeah, especially what you said happened. We don't have to talk about it necessarily, but that's some shit. That's some stand up ass shit too, because like a lot of people would get scared and run away. To some shit
definitely was, bro. Like it was one of them fight or flight moments, and just like I just had that dog in me.
Hey, real one.
Like it was a crazy ass moment, because it's like you looking at somebody's veins popping out of their head type anger. You know what I'm saying? They on drugs. It's like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, bro.
I mean, I guess that's. I mean,
seriously,
as
like,
fucked up that as it is, that's like that's a good subject to switch to black substance.
Black substance on the way.
You're trying to like. So we were talking, and you were saying that you're trying to make this like about like heroin music, like making it about like people who really struggle with like addictions. Yeah, and
I think the difference between what I'm doing and what everybody else doing, they talk about just a drug. Just that opiate in our community is I'm telling real interpersonal tales of it. It's like you get some mob with it. You get I can't wait till y'all hear this shit. Like you getting the details of it. Like you getting you coming in mid conversation with grandma talking about her daughter on it, or like, you know what I'm saying? You getting, that's what it feel like. Like it feel like this shit is like, it's the best project. I don't think nobody's doing music. I don't even want to say it. I just want y'all to experience it. Like, it's such a, you just have to experience this shit. Like,
you're like a big like concept album kind of artist.
I love a good concept.
And I also love that you do shit like that too, because people don't really do that these days.
I got Molly on here too. I can't wait.
You do? Oh, okay. So we just got a little sneak peek.
I got Molly on the album, y'all.
That's gonna be clean as fuck for sure. Is Molly 18 yet, or is he 17?
Oh, Molly's like 16, 17.
17,
yeah.
Last time Molly's such like a nice like young kid,
respectable.
Too, So like he's so like just
gamed up. He's a little kid. Like he's a young man. He's a teenager,
but he still hasn't gotten like in that adult.
He only got his man voice yet.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's gonna be
crazy.
Too. Yeah, because like I'm gonna imagine like Hood Cry, like
he'll be like, "Yo, Molly."
Exactly.
Yeah, shout out to Molly. That's the best rapper in California.
Yeah, I would definitely say that
Molly.
For sure. He's gonna
not out rapping Molly.
Check that shit out.
Please check him out of Merced, California.
Yeah, that motherfucker. I don't even. Yeah, you said he got that shit straight from God.
That's like, from God, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's insane to say that. See it. Me and I had Frosty over like when he came, and it was kind of weird because I didn't know what to expect. Like I knew he was a young kid, but like I didn't know like what. I don't know if he was gonna come with someone. I thought he was gonna come with brothers maybe or something.
He showed up with Pops.
Yeah, showed up with Pops.
Pops
showed up with
Pop
and his auntie, and like we had like a nice conversation. Everything was all cool. Like Molly was like, he's just like a kid still, not like at this time. Like he hasn't probably done a lot of stuff like this. We're kind of talking about it, and he like. He was kind of getting scared at like being like in front of the camera. You know what I mean? And it's funny now because like you see him in like big ass interviews and he's
killing it.
And I'm like, yes. Like,
bro, I'm seeing him do Hood Cry in front of 1,200 people.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm really a fan of Molly. Like,
he's It's crazy to think like people like that like exist and you even get to like know these people. You know what I mean?
We've seen them. We've seen Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah,
we seen Wayne. Wayne was a childhood star.
Oh, you talking about? Like all the public,
like those type of phenom. That's a phenom.
But it's like I kind of wonder like what's gonna like make Molly like pop. You know what I mean?
I think
he's like big out here. Like he's like got a following. But like I know
nationwide ready for him.
There's just like gonna be one
somebody gonna hear it.
And it's gonna
it's like
change everything.
Do we need Molly?
Yeah.
You gotta go to Merced, California, and go holler. And he holding it down. He putting his city on the map for sure.
Yeah, I can't even name.
Molly's the best rapper from Merced ever. I don't even know who's out there.
For real. Have you ever been to Merced?
It's different out there. I've been to Merced. Okay. It's definitely not sweet out there.
Oh, for real.
I mean, it was a lot of Just one of them towns, opiate real present, maybe even.
Oh, so it's even like that out there. So
yeah.
Molly's even kind of like knows what's up.
Yeah, I'm sure Molly ain't blind. You know what I'm saying? When I went out there, it was very easy to tell. It's like what you exposed to, you'll recognize it real fast.
Interesting. That's crazy to think about. When you like see like, our neighbors that, unfortunately don't have a house. Or we gotta stop. Oh, okay, for sure. When we like see like our neighbors, that are, unfortunately don't have a house. Like, like what do you think when you see like some of them like, doing the like pass out thing, like, falling asleep standing up, what I mean?
Man, bro, it's disheartening, bro. I seen a woman in West Oakland crawling, barking, bro. Like,
not barking.
These different drugs on the streets. Like, we dealing with the living dead for real. Like, you ain't gotta go and watch Night of the Living Dead because it's present. You ain't gotta. I don't know, bro. It's just disheartening because also just how close the shit is to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's cats. Y'all seeing functional dope fiends. Like, you seeing motherfuckers who can't go a day without popping a perk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who can't go a day without sipping syrup. Who some motherfuckers can't go a day without snorting. So we saying that that shit is like, it's just disheartening, bro. It's disheartening for sure. Especially like being without a home and you still got that monkey on your back. You still got to feed the habit.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things too where you can't just like cold turkey.
Nah.
Like you probably. I mean, I'm sure you do literally die when
you
like
literally die. Yeah,
because like your body like needs it to a certain extent.
Yeah, you definitely created that dependency on the drug.
Yeah, and seeing people turn into like, we were saying like it's like kind of tough to like get mad at like someone like that because it's like, if you've really ever met someone that like, and you know them, it's like you've seen such like a beautiful human being like transform into like just such a mad, like sad, like argumentative like person, and it's like, it's not really them at the end of the day anymore, like,
right.
And you gotta like try and figure out how to get them back where they gonna want to get back, like for real, but
right.
What actually brings that, who knows, so
disheartening.
Are you like you're just like talking about like your experiences, what you've seen like on the album with it, or like,
Black Substance, bro, it's going like me explaining it. I wish I let you hear it first because it's really an experience, but I really want, when you hear this shit, Adam, this gonna be your favorite project this year.
Okay.
And you see how bold that statement is?
No, I love hearing this shit from you though, because like if you really like it, like I don't know. You were saying that you listen to your own music.
Yeah,
I listen to your music hella. Like,
I've been listening to this shit nonstop.
Okay,
like,
yeah, then I'd love to hear that shit for sure. I'm sure
we got shit like Having Is the Habit, Getting Blunted, Drug of Choice. We got Burn Something. We got Wholesale. We got Have Money, Have Heart. Love. Get in the Field. We got,
damn, how many fucking tracks you got on
9 records. We got Molly doing spoken word.
Okay.
We got Molly got a spoken word piece on there that's very powerful. It's called The Kids Are Dying. Right back referencing The Kids Are Dying. And then we got Uncle Bean on the intro. It's called Drug of Choice on the intro. Then goes into Drug of Choice. But we got records. I might have missed one or two, but it's cool.
Okay, so you just got those 2 features too.
Yeah. And then we got Shantae on the album. We got Sky Thank You. We got Les and Uncle Bean and Molly, and I believe, and my boy New Money for sure. He on Wholesale Hook Mob.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the team. Okay. We gonna wrap it up really quick and then just get straight back into it. Okay.
For sure.
Really like that. Okay. So,
bro, I can't wait till you hear this project though. It's really hard to explain because it's like